need to get a bunch of lanterns. So we've got a big development in the cave. Explored last time. I need lanterns to light it up. Let's see if 51 will get us there. Alright, if you remember last time, let's come over here so we can show. I don't think I went in except last time. Alright, so last week, I think it was last week, we were talking about coming in and there being a large crash site or something over here. Going about this the wrong way. Alright. We were talking about there being a crash site here. Some type of spaceship, meteor, something alienish that had happened here in this opening. So after doing that and exploring a little bit, Snatched and I went down into the cave and we started lighting it up. Since then, I have, actually earlier today, I decided to put in a type of, means of getting up and down the cave. So let's see if I can't hop that. I can. Maybe light this up a little bit before something sneaks up on me. Cool. Alright, so we needed a means of getting up and down into the cave. So I gotta get some of this lit a little better. So I have nothing sneaking them up on me. Okay, so the means of getting up and down into the cave. Needed something that was just going to make it simpler. Instead of wasting so many rockets going up and down and trying to traverse this to get back into here to explore the mine shafts that are back there. Back up in there too, you can see them there. And then amongst all the other levels that are in here. And the idea being that, maybe down in here there's some type of, maybe below that crash site, was there, did whatever it was that was in the ship or whatever, did they come down into this cave and did they colonize? So I've put in a type of transportation to make traversing this easier going forward. So tried to make sure that it looked like it was going to be structurally supported. So we've got the chains and fence posts. I'm trying not to make you guys sick going up and down this, but this allows us to see all the different levels and get back to all the different areas. Anywhere that we've had an easy access point, I've bridged off just for ease of getting to that section, so it can be explored further. With the idea being that I wasn't the one that put it in, but whatever it was that colonized here. So, you know, this took a few hours today to do, and I figured what we'd do during stream here is I've temporarily got torches, but I want to actually put in some lanterns. So once I get up to the top here, which we're going to do this the faster way, and try not to become a bug on the top of this cave. And I would land on the wrong side of the fence. Okay, so let's get some fence posts. I guess we'll start with 64 because we only got 51 lights. I'll start going down this thing. So nobody wants to see torch spam all across this, so we're going to try and light it like they would have when they colonized here. So probably don't need one there. Let's start. Let's start here. I'm gonna do something like this. So I guess from the main level, when you look right at it, from the main level, we'll look here. So post there. Is that too low? That seems too low. Let's move it up one. So we'll go there. That looks better. And then let's not put one here. Yeah, I like that. So here, seem right? Yep. Yep. Get rid of the torch. Get rid of the torch. Post here. Light here. Torch there. So post. Torch. Post. Torch. Get rid of that. So I tried making it look like this had been here for a long time, but it wasn't just floating. I've been trying to really challenge myself with making sure that builds look complete. You know, don't want it to look like my 6-year-old was playing. I want it to look like someone that knew how to build. Actually, would have built this. So with my background, you know, in the real world, I just heard a spider, but guess not. You know, with my real world background, being in construction and design, it a little easier for me to think of this stuff, and it looks more complete. It looks like a finalized something that would actually be built. You can't just have planks and stairs and things just hanging out in space, magically floating. So, you know, I think it turned out pretty good. A little unsure if I want to keep the do I want to keep the basalt here? It's a little stripy. Would it have been better to do a stone or deep slate? I don't know. We could always change it. Could always change it down the road. Every once in a while, there's another guy that plays on here too. You know, we'll kind of see like what he thinks about it too. You know, similar background as me, so you know, it makes it easy to ping ideas off someone when they have a similar outlook on how the real world's built. once we get done here, we might go check out. I built a guardian farm. I didn't do the full ocean monument drain. So that's a lot of work. But I did do a type of design that did drain a fair amount. So we'll go check that out here in a little while. I really want to utilize some dark prismarine. I need to get a build palette together for what exactly I want to come of this. And maybe that'll help, you know, figuring out how do I want pillars and walls, and, you know, do I want these big ornate like cathedral type walls, like, I don't know, imagine like a dwarven keep or dwarven kingdom. Kind of want to do something similar, but have the I don't know, the alienish or, you know, futuristic feel to it, so it doesn't look the same. Like, Minecraft is really everyone's done the medieval castle, you know, era, and you know, it's good to see people that build different than that. So, I mean, obviously, does it have that kind of feel? Sure. Could I have used some different materials to try and achieve it so it would look different? Yes, I could have. I considered the basalt, warped wood, chains with like the soul lanterns. I thought about it, but I didn't know if it would look right. And I mean, it can always be changed. Nothing in here is concrete. You know, I do like the basalt, warped wood theme. That's why the underside of the dome eco base that I have just on that other plateau. It's why the basement of it looks the way it does, because I really do like the way it looks, but I don't want to overuse it, so it becomes, I mean, everything in the world can't look the same, or it wouldn't look interesting. You know, everything's got to be built just a little bit different. Color palette's got to be a little bit different. So, I think that looks pretty good. Helped finish it up. Got all the torches off. Let's go light up that bridge. There. We'll pretend that was on purpose. I do know from earlier when I was playing, there's a little tiny section. I thought there was mobs spawning back in here. I don't know how they could have. I could have swore I saw like creepers or something. Or is it higher up? Let's go check it out. Let's go look at this. I thought I saw it when I was over here. I thought they were tucked in right over there, but I don't see where they would have spawned. So I don't know. But at the moment, I'm kind of thinking like all these sections here that have these large pillars that are naturally generated here. You know, is that where I try to take the Minecraft stone out and try and put in something that would have been engineered in by whatever settled here, whatever. You know, because that could look cool. Like, does this little section here become like like do we do like a class system or something where like the lower down in the world you go, the lower class, the higher up you go, the higher class. So maybe it's more ornate up here and a little more dingy down there. I don't know. Still trying to figure out a lot of how I want this to all look. What's the story gonna be? Let's get all these torches out of here so we can see how this looks. Let's do something like that. Do the same here. Let's do that, get rid of those. We'll take out some of the floating things. that looks pretty good. Let's go check for more torches. That out of here. There must be a little hole in the wall or something right here, because every time I'm here, I hear spiders. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but they sound like they're like right behind me. I'll tell you what, stairs sure make it fast, but man, they almost make you feel sick if you go whipping around those things too fast. Should we do another torch or a lantern here? I don't know. Something else we could do, we could carve that up and put a path in there. I don't know that I want to tackle that one today. This one could be doable. Well, we'll see. Let's go. We're gonna multitask a little bit. We need to keep doing some trades. Trying to get some extra enchantments and books ready for extra sets of gear. One of these days I should probably go get myself a totem, but not today. Villagers have to have the most annoying sound. Let's do that. Let's go tackle. Whoop, got one more stack. Let's go tackle that stairway going out of the cave. A wall jumped right out in front of me. Alright, so we're going to take that path straight out to here. So let's carve through this. There's no point going up and back down. Fill that in. And we're just gonna I think terraforming might be one of my favorite things to do. Maybe. I don't know. I like doing I like doing the builds too. I'm trying to get into the redstone more. But man, that's rough. Alright, how do we want to get from that walkway fill in Some stone. I probably should have grabbed that while I was out. Is it enough? No, it's not. Let's grab some stone. That should be enough. I'll probably regret that. Man, the wandering traders, man, they like to be all up in your business all the time. Let's do... Oh, shit. Thought we was about to take a tumble. What if maybe... Then how do we weave? Let's weave up that way. Let's do that. Go from there. We'll try and go. Grab stairs. Let's curve that in. I don't know if I like that. Stand back and look. No. Wonder if they're ever gonna put do the offhand rocket thing for Bedrock like they do for Java. Don't they do it with rockets? No, you can do torches. I need to make it more versatile. Alright, let's figure out, do we start to curve this back this way now? like this stair here. How can we make that look better? We just go up. Choose the right axe. And then go up, up. There we go. Something like that. I don't know, this section right here, this section here is funky. I don't like it. What if... What if we make this more like a cliff? Let's fill... something like this. Let's take that out for a minute. Maybe something like, let's do this, then maybe by widening it, it allows us to come up. Maybe pull that back, do that. This gets tight here again. Something about it I don't like. That looks stupid. That looks stupid. Let's try. That's okay. Alright, let's... Where the lanterns go? Wonder where they came from. I would imagine back up in there. How do we get up there? here. This looks like that would be what was doing it. Oh, come on. Okay, I think I know what this is. Interesting. But that would kick it right off in here. Alright, let's fill that in. And a few dark spots. This. I like the way that the curved in stair finishes off. It just looks finished. I like it. Looks nice. Let's curve that in. Do the same. Something like that. Yeah, that looks good. Let's peel this back just a hair. Do that. Maybe put in a guardrail here. I don't have fence post on me. Okay, peel that back again. Something like that. And then something like that. Block that. And then I would imagine something like this. Something like that. Okay, I like that. Let's do, I guess we could use these. So maybe one there. That's good. Let's do something like that. Okay, that's a little dark. Maybe that. Okay. Get ready to be dark again. Let's do, already got one there. Do we do one here? Sure. Let's see. Let's see if we can get more lanterns. Enough. I need to label these guys. Need to also discount them. Nope. Nope. What did he unlock? Multi-shots, garbage, smite 3, me. Alright, so we get 48 lanterns every time we do this. Things starting to get on my nerves. Okay, go back. So if you're coming into the cave, let's get our lanterns out. If you're coming in, I wonder if we should put in a... Do we put in like a formal entrance, like a... Oh, like what a mine shaft would be, like the big trellises and things. Might be worth doing eventually. I think my idea would be if the villagers that colonized up there, did they colonize here because of the crash that happened over there? And then as a result of exploring the area, they've found this cave, braced it up, found what was down below, and then put in all of the infrastructure that we're building in now to go down. So they would have supported the cave opening, potentially. You don't want like cave-ins and things, so would they have braced it up? Same thing over there. But if there's a big spaceship or whatever crash over there, maybe that's not braced. But then, you know, what do you make the pillars? Do we start changing out these large columns for something, let's say ancient, something more ancient? And then start changing out like do we change out the dripstone? Do we leave it in there? It's kind of a nice effect, like it's all overgrown. I don't know, I kind of like the idea of the tiered, like the tiered system. Like you would think that maybe in a dwarven world, the lower down you go, the lower class it is. So do something similar there. And then the higher up into the cave you go, the nicer and more ornate it gets. Just a thought. But that's a long ways from now before we get there. Alright, so if we're coming up, long day of mining, whatever, exploring, come up. Does this feel It's not bad. Could be better, but not bad. Just a little wonky here, but this was pretty steep to try and go up. I don't like doing just the straight vertical. Like, I want it to flow more organically. Did we achieve that? Something about this I don't like. It seems very abrupt. Let's kick this out. One more. Let's do the bend around here. And then do... Is that too crowded? There. So if you're coming up, bend around. That feels better. Looks a little better. It's still tight though. I don't know if it's that piece of stone there that's messing with it. Let's bring this out. One more, even though it goes into a rock. Let's take this one out. Go here. Does that help make it feel better? I think so. I think that helps. All about them details. Okay, that's better. That's good. Yeah, I think that's good. Should probably put post there, otherwise someone could walk off. I think that's probably... Do we do that? Yeah, let's do that. Next thing, let's go. I feel like this should be braced up. Should we? I feel like we should brace this up. But I think I need to design something first before we go put it in here. So coming through here, this feels good. I think we need one more. I wonder if we do something taller. Maybe like that. Or what if we go here? Something like this. Come down and then hang lights like this. I feel like they need to be bent this way. Instead, let's do this. I need more hotbar spots. That's not what I wanted. Can I do that? Okay. How does that look? Did that look better before? We'll leave it for now. I'm unsure about that. Alright, so if we are gonna now go up this way, and here. This seems a fairly natural way to go, and then up. I feel like that's might be the way to go. It's fairly steep though. I also don't like the 2. I like to go at least like 3, or do we do maybe we do 3 wide, and then as we go maybe halfway up it narrows into 2, or maybe we go from 5 to 3. I don't know, it might be too wide. Let's grab more stairs. Let's just start going. Whoa. It turns dark so freaking fast. Should probably just bring it down here. I'd probably waste more rockets launching in front of that door. Leave anything up here? Coming in hot. It's good use of stairs, right? It's too crowded. I feel like this needs to be shoved back. Or maybe... I don't know. Let's keep going. One of these days I should probably just commit to the mouse and keyboard. So maybe now let's start jogging it off to the side. Like we're changing direction now. So we want to go up this way. So curve it. Did it go too wide? Does it look like it's too wide? Can you not tell? No, seems fine. Okay. Go in. Feel good. It's very steep and straight. I don't like the just straight shots, but what else do you do there? You can't just go weaving. That's what we had to do though. stairs. Definitely save some hunger bar. Let's put that there, get rid of this. And whoop. That. I didn't think that placed right. Okay, then be back up into here. Let's break that guy. Let's go boom, boom, boom. Let's see, you're starting to curve. Get rid of that. It's kind of a big openings. Do we do this? Okay, let's leave. Let's not go all the way up. So the crash is there. Something like that. So that'll kind of help distinguish. We've got an opening. We've got something here. Something like this. Here. Yeah, you can tell something's in there. You would want to come look. Let's hide a torch so we can't see it. Okay. Yep, let's let this get down a little better. Still not super happy with how straight up that goes, but I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. Okay, so that part's done. Let's go. Let's go like this cave. Let's go explore. Did a little building. Let's go do some exploring now. Keep the torches. Let's do this. Some pillar width. Seems fairly dark over here. Oh, maybe that's what I was seeing earlier. I bet it let's go take care of this. Let's knock that down. I think that spot right there also one of our problems. Let's go bridge it. We'll take this down when we're finished. Want no odd spots to drop on our head. There we go. Yep, I don't see any other spots something can spawn, so I think we're good there. It's all lit up over there. Good. Did I put those away? I did. Did the stairs too. Alright, you gotta fix that. A little later. Let's go, probably go check out that section right there. Get it lit up. Don't really care about diamonds right now, so probably I'm just gonna leave those alone. Wonder if we have an iron vein here. A little tough with iron mixed in. Oh, definitely. Look at that. For sure. Well, if I didn't have an iron farm, I would be all over that. pretty good. How many torches I got left? 7. Okay. If I remember right, that is just literally just lava. That part's light enough. Okay. We'll start. Oh, we're good. There's nothing up here. Alright, let's go to the Guardian farm. Site. Let's grab some arrows. So this Guardian farm I've been building, it is good, it's efficient. I was doing a 5-minute stress test on it earlier today, and the amount of items it drops So much so, it's almost... it's almost too much for my Xbox to be able to, like, render out completely. This thing is struggling. Here we go. And missed. I don't know if it's because of the... well, my guess is... it's the way it works. Is everything's supposed to drop in, and then all drops plus experience are supposed to flow through the system, down the water chutes, and they go down to the center, go up the water column, go across, and then come down, and then go into the chest here. Everything that's here was from like 10 minutes. So it works well. Flip the switch. We've got a simple redstone clock, or a comparator clock. Go up here to the top. Let's get our looting 3 sword here. And that 5-minute like stress test or 10-minute stress test, I wasn't even holding my looting 3 sword, which on Bedrock Edition, since I'm using Trident killers, if you're holding the looting 3 sword, the looting 3 effect takes place. And then we can just literally stay in here and watch everything float across, which is great. Problem is, if I let it go too long, you'll see it'll lag pretty hard. At least I want to show like what all is happening here. So, I play on 4-chunk sim distance or render distance, so I can only get these 10 spots here to work. I don't think if I tried to build it out for the additional 5 spots here, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't work. So I'm just going to stick here, especially with the way the system lags here is. But all 10 of these slots will load Guardians, and then you can see all the experience is just getting stuck, and it's not flowing down the system, through the system like everything else is, which is not what's supposed to happen. So I gotta figure that out. Everything else though, super pleased with it, and the idea for building this farm is I want the dark prismarine because I think it looks like a block that might be used. If you're kind of going with this like alien theme or whatever it is we're trying to achieve, I think dark prismarine has a very interesting look to it, a very ancient look. So that's why I was going that route. I don't want to get too close to these tritons or it'll pick them up. See, like they're like reset back over by the Guardians themselves, and if I break the glass so I can get to it, although some of the experience is going through, or did that grab all of it? I think that grabbed it. I think it's a glitch. It's a glitch. It looks like it's not. It looks like it's not loading or going through the system, but it is. And when I come over here, it's giving it to me. Okay, that makes me feel better. Okay, well, the reason we came over here is when I was originally building this, I thought it'd be cool to do the deep slate frame and then do glass panes. I did not know glass panes do not hold back water. So when I was going to initially build this farm, I went to remove all the sand from the edge and I was draining it and water was pouring in. So I had to replace everything with the glass blocks that we see on the side. So what we need to do is continue replacing glass blocks. I totally missed that. I think all my glass is up here. No, I moved it. There it is. Let's see how far that gets us. And in the meantime, meantime, I don't need to fly. Let's put this on for extra protection. And let's see if we can do this without just breaking. What am I hitting? See how many times I can maybe break my deep slate as I'm going through this. If we're lucky, maybe we'll get some drowns that'll challenge us to have tridents, and then we can just keep adding tridents to the system. Currently there are 10 tridents, one on each killer. I can just keep removing pistons and honestly end up stacking almost 40. Could almost have 3 to 4 pistons per trident killer. So then as the guardians just stack up in the chute, it would honestly just kill more and more, making the farm more efficient. Would it maybe lag my system out? That is, I mean, it's likely. Yep, knew that was going to happen. Put that back. They're so freaking hard to see. Maybe it'd be better if I put in some of the glass squares first. Then I work my way down. Part of my trouble is since it's controller, I can't fine tune where I'm looking like I could with a mouse. That's one of the pros to being a keyboard mouse player, I guess. Damn it. Alright, let's do that. That's on the inside. I can get it later. Let's start putting in these. That. It's hard telling how much glass I've used on this project. Obviously a ton. Not sure I really want to know what that number is. Stop doing that. It's going to slow me down. Okay. Figure out exactly how to stand and put that cursor. Maybe I can just, there we go. I think we're getting go. Thought I missed one. wall done. Grab all this. Wish I would have known the glass panes weren't going to work, because obviously I used glass blocks to make the panes. I thought it was going to be more efficient. Better use of materials, and it would have been had it worked. So honestly, now I got a bunch of glass panes I don't know what to do with. Okay, next section. Need to figure out what I want to do with the rest of this tank too. My goal wasn't just to build a big tank that was going to be empty. It may end up being. Come on now. Okay. I missed one. Nope. I got trigger happy. I feel like this is working decent. next challenge is going to be trying to figure out how do I... Oh, I didn't think that through. That's going to suck. This way. One of these days I'm going to figure out how do I come up with an excess amount of black ink. Dark prismarine, you have to have prismarine shards, which now I've got figured out with this farm, but now I need to figure out how to get black ink. I need to revamp the fish farm that I have. Occasionally squid pop up in it. Or do I just go to another ocean monument? Idea there being like basically stand at like an AFK spot. The guardians just will annihilate all squid in the area, and then every once in a while I just swoop down, skim the top of the water, take all the black ink. Call it good. Could be one method without necessarily having to build a farm. Alright, let's get these other blocks here. Wasn't so bad. Got one more wall to do on the other side. This little endeavor would be done. That's probably good there. Alright, let's do this other wall. Which glass I got? Enough. Maybe. Should be. It's a lot shorter wall. I figured I'd start eating cod instead of the steak. That's because this Guardian Farms puts out so much of it, but it does not keep you as full as long. I don't know if that'll be a viable option or not. I might work until. I want to revamp a villager trading hall that would have farmers so I can get the golden carrots and then we won't have to worry about food. I didn't think that through when I first built the villager trader that I have. I was still pretty new to the game. I saw someone build a iron farm with the villager trading hall, so I was like, alright, I'll do that. I'll just get what little enchantments I thought were important. Didn't think any of the others would be useful or as much to me. And then now, I would definitely do it different. And have done it different when I play on my son's world. Obviously, I built his much better. He's got a better trading hall than I've got. Shoot. Let's maybe just do a couple. One thing I definitely messed up on, I did not put a librarian in that had bookshelves. So now I actually have to come up with my own books. someone else's iron farm that I end up building them. I make sure they have it. Didn't make sure on mine. I'm also super glad I used a conduit for this. This would be a pain in the butt. Having to go up for air all the time. Alright. Let's get the top row done first. Whoop. Missed that. Dang, dolphin made me swim too fast. My finger was not clicking that fast. Okay. Let's do... I'm gonna be just shy. I'm gonna have to go back up for glass. 19. I think that's too little. Yep. Yeah, I need probably like, not even half a stack, like 20. These. Wish you could turn glass panes back into glass, but also too, I thought I was gonna need way more glass than what I ended up using. So I stood in front of a super smelter for a couple hours collecting all that I have that was in those two shulkers, and used 11. Used 15 out of the second shulker. Ugh. Granted, like a large chunk of that was also to do all of the pod containment, but still. That's a lot. Let's do... I don't necessarily want to do another stress test, but now that I know that what the experience is doing, if I just jump down here every once in a while, grab my experience, then maybe the system wouldn't lag so bad. Might be worth checking out. Let's try that. So we're gonna go here. Loading 3. Go up top. I'm super pleased with this. This is one of the most complicated things I've ever built. I've never done the water elevator thing. That's a pretty cool system. I got this idea I mean, this exact farm, like as far as the killing chambers and things, this comes from Prowl 8413. As far as bedrock stuff goes, he is my go-to for things like this. I do believe he got this particular design from someone else. You'll have to watch one of his videos to see who that is that he used. But in his video, he explains kind of like how he's routing water, and I didn't watch past like his initial chambers. Once I saw like how he was moving stuff and how to like flow the water, from that point I did my own thing. But I know he did this water elevator thing and then the chute, and this is pretty neat. Honestly, it'd probably be better if I wasn't looking at all the redstone happening, but see, like all these, it's gonna be hard to tell because my cursor's I'm far enough away, but every slot between the chamber and the piston, all of those can actually be other pistons, and then you can have a trident on top. So when the chute fills up with 3, 4, 5, 6 guardians in the chute, you would have 3 to 4 tridents sitting there popping them, which means the faster you kill them, the faster more come through and spawn in, and then your rates are just going to pick up. So we'll see if I have to do any improving to this. I mean, it's working so good already. Honestly, my only issue now is going to be finding enough ink sacs to be able to do all the dark prismarine. I built the farm to get prismarine, or the dark prismarine, and then I did not realize just how stinking expensive it was to build it. Being just how many like shards it takes, and then you have to have the black ink also, and then you only get 8. Not sure it's worth it, but it is probably one of my favorite blocks in the game. And once I get this thing all squared away, because I'm not sure, I feel like if the experience is like, quote unquote, it's glitching, right? It looks like it's not going anywhere, but it is making it into the chute. Should I take the chute here, bring it closer to me, basically put one of those ice blocks, like, I don't know, like right here, like right where my cursor's at, like right here. And then the experience would just come to me while I'm AFK'd here. And then I can still leave the drop chute where it's at, but just bring this transfer chamber closer to me so the experience comes to me, all the drops go down, and then maybe my system wouldn't lag so hard. Let's go see how much experience we've gained. We're at level 50 right now. You can tell the game's already kind of choppy from this. So let's see. There's been cases where, like, in a matter of minutes, I jumped up 5 levels. Granted, there's still experience like glitched in there. Well, we'll see. Let's just keep jumping down on occasion, and I feel like it helped a little bit. Lag-wise, it's not fantastic. But it's working. The system works good. It's cool to see all the items float by. I need to put some of these sea lanterns and light the tunnels up a little bit. And then at that point, do I need to? I don't know. I need to figure out I need to take all the netherrack out. It looks bad right now. Kind of got this like oil rig thing going on right now. It's hideous, but it's basically how I was mapping out where all the spawn chambers were, or all the spawn points on the ocean monument. So all these vertical shafts on here, this all pinpoints all the spots that guardians will spawn at this ocean monument. So I was working up a little higher than I probably needed to, but they were doing their dome laser thing they're doing to me now, but it was actually hitting me when I was closer to the water, so I decided to build much higher up. Let's go see. I think it's been a few minutes. See how much more items are in the system. I think I've always kind of heard it, but I feel like one of the best ways to get experience in this game, Guardian Farm's gotta be way up there. It's gotta be way up there. I'm not sure if this is helping or not. It seems like it is. Like, it's just glitching and like in the tube. I mean, it's coming here, so I feel like it's just messing with me. I don't know. I feel like it's just, yeah, it's just playing with me. Alright, let's see what the system's got. See, this is why I'm eating this stupid COGS. It's so much, but, I mean, we like, added, 30% more shards and stuff to the system, maybe? That's pretty good for no longer than we were standing there. Like, a couple minutes, 3 minutes, maybe? Can't complain with that one. 60. So, big success there. Super pleased with it. This thing done dropping items? I think it is. So, let's see. What else could we do? What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. Let's fly back to the base, and then, that was stupid. We'll pretend we had that on the whole time. Go back to the base, and then we will call it a stream. Just wanted to show off the Guardian Farm. Big elaborate build, pretty proud of. Amount of time though, I'm gonna have to spend AFK in there just to get the Prismarine I need. Gonna be a bit. Like I said, I need to figure out how to get black ink. I don't necessarily. I know people are probably gonna say, Wither Skeleton Farm. Definitely not doing that. I feel like maybe my best method might be to go to another ocean monument, defeat it, because I only have 3 sponges anyway. So all the draining that I have done was done with 3 sponges, and in all honesty, the first half of what I did, I was just filling the water in with sand, because I was like, 3 sponges is gonna take too long. Went through the pain of like doing a half of it, and then I was like, man, I gotta try the sponges, and then even the 3 sponges saved me just an enormous amount of time. So yeah, need to get a few more of those, and that'll help make the rest of that go better. And then, I don't know, maybe it'd be worth, I don't know if I want to leave it looking so industrial, but I don't know if we'll do something organic build on top of it. I don't know if something maybe it looks like a giant guardian, or is that just too ambitious? I don't know, but anyway. All right, guys, let's we'll call it a stream here. Thanks for stopping in, chatting. And, always look me up on YouTube. Link is in the description below, and we will catch you guys next Tuesday. Thanks, guys.